Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So as you can see, I have no makeup on, and that's because I'm going to be trying the brand new one size turn up the base BBB cream, and it stands for Beauty Blur Balm. And I was able, one size sent me a bottle of this to try, and I've used it twice already. I'm going to be using it on camera today, but I've used it twice and I absolutely love it. Now, I am more of a full coverage girl. I've talked about that before. I like full coverage. My holy grail is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Like, that is my go-to. That is my favorite foundation. However, I do like other foundations and I don't wear that on a daily basis. So I did receive this, like I said, in PR. It is coming out today, and I've been able to wear this twice already during the day, you know, for work, because usually for work I'll put something like a tinted moisturizer or a skin tint, and I've used this twice and I love it. And when it says blur, it blurs. So I'm gonna kind of show you today how it applies, how I apply it, and what it looks like on my skin. So as I did mention, this is being released on Monday, February 14th, 2022. It is the one size by Patrick Starr Turn Up the Base Beauty Blur Balm. It runs $33 and it's going to be available on onesizebeauty.com and Sephora. And what it is that it is a blurring beauty balm that helps improve the appearance of skin texture with all day wear and all day hydration. So as I've mentioned before, I'm 45 years old. Well, I don't necessarily have dry skin. I do have probably combination skin, and my skin definitely leans more dry than oily. So, and it says what it does, it is a triple threat against texture. This versatile 3-in-1 is powered by skincare to blur skin texture, balance oil, and boost hydration. This buildable formula maximizes blur with a breathable, undetectable second skin finish. And I will say it definitely blurs. I will say you're not going to get a full coverage on this. It does say that you can get medium to full coverage. I personally could not, but you are going to get like a nice skin tint, nice even tone, something for every day. And I absolutely love it for that. Some of the highlighted ingredients are white rose stem cells derived from the Japanese white rose, known for resiliency. They help instantly improve the appearance of skin tone and control oil over time. Skin light treated pigments, lightweight skin mimicking technology helps instantly blur and feels like your skin. And then avocado and mango Hydra Blend helps boost hydration for smooth skin texture. So I'm all about that. So I was sent the shade medium 2, which is medium with rosy undertones. And I was kind of concerned that this was going to be too dark. I thought I needed the light. They have like fair, light, medium, dark. So I thought I was going to need light, but this actually works for me. It looks a little dark when it's on, but once it gets on the skin, it actually looks good. And I tend to wear skin tints. I think this is going to be great when I go on our cruise. I've been on 2 cruises this year, and I'm going on another one in March. So I think this is going to be really, really great. I like to wear a skin tint, you know, during the day, something, and I think this is going to be perfect. So again, I got the shade medium 2, and I think it really suits my skin well. It does say when you get the package, it is 1 fluid ounce. When you get the package, it pops up like this, so it squeezes out from the top. However, like I said, I have already used it. You do need to take it off because there is a foil at the top. So I've already taken off the foil, but I was kind of squeezing it, and there is a foil that you need to remove. So, and then it does give you some tips as far as applying. First of all, it says this unique formula is entirely versatile for any wear preference, helping you to elevate and reimagine your typical base routine. Again, I can't really get a full coverage. Medium, I would say light to medium maybe, but it says light to medium coverage, use with fingers, squeeze a dime size amount into fingertips, apply to the center of face, outward, building in layers for extra coverage. Medium coverage, use a brush, squeeze a dime size amount onto a brush and apply evenly over your face, building to a desired covered level. And then medium to full coverage, it says to use a beauty sponge. Now, beauty sponges tends to be my preference of putting on foundation anyway. I will sometimes use a brush, but I did find that I used a beauty sponge and this worked really well. Apply a dime size amount to the back of your hand, stamp with a damp beauty sponge and apply onto skin. Let set and apply another layer if needed. So again, I will be applying it with a damp sponge. That's how I like to apply foundation anyway, and that's how I've been using it, and that's how I like this foundation. Okay, so I'm back. I have put my hair back and let's go ahead and start applying. So I'm gonna start, again, I have my little Baby Yoda mirror and I'm going to start placing it on my hand and do exactly as it stated. So I have, that is medium 2. Now it does look dark on my hand, but when it spreads onto the skin, it does get much sheerer. So I'm going to just tap it off as it stated and place it to the skin. And as you can see, it is applying really beautifully. It just really does blur the skin. So I'm gonna put it on this half of the face first so that I can zoom in and get a comparison. Okay, so I just finished up with my left side of the face, and as you can see, you can kind of see the difference. Obviously this side has nothing. Now I did not put any primer, I just put moisturizer, and it also does, I don't feel like it needs powder. It does say that you can use it with the Turn Up the Base powder foundation, which I think would definitely give you more of a fuller coverage. However, I don't feel like I need to set it. I have set it in the past just because that's just my routine, but I don't feel like it needs to be set. So that's the comparison right now. Now this shade again is a tad bit dark. However, I do spray tan. I'm not spray tanned right now. So when I spray tan, this color does look really good. And I think it's going to be a really great color for when I am spray tan. So there's the comparison right now, side to side. And you can see there's some discoloration here, but it does blur the skin and it's kind of like a demi matte finish. Okay, so now that you've got a side-by-side comparison, I'm gonna go in with the other side of my face and finish up. So as you can see, also I did not put concealer on. I can just bring this up under my eyes. If I wanted to brighten, I could probably go in with another concealer, but I haven't been wearing concealer with this because I've just been wearing it, you know, every day. So I've just been bringing it up and using it all over my face. Okay, so now I have applied it. This is what it looks like. As you can see, cut up close, you can see that I have a lot of pores around my nose and my cheek area, and they're blurred. I mean, they're still there. They're pores, they're not going away, but they're definitely blurred. And I don't like a dewy finish. I don't like a luminous finish. I just don't like it. And this gives me like a demi matte finish, not too, and I guess if I powdered, I could get a little bit more matte, but it just is blurring and it's not, I don't feel cakey. It's just a very nice, I would say, medium, light medium coverage, but that's what I like. And as far as a skin tint, I think this is beautiful. So I'm gonna go off camera, finish up my makeup, and then come back. Okay, and now I'm back. So I have applied a makeup. I probably put a little more makeup on than I thought I was going to, but you can kind of see how it looks with a full face of makeup now. And again, I really like it. I am not a light coverage girl. I like my full coverage. And if I like lighter coverage, it's more of a medium coverage, but this I really like. It definitely blurs the skin. Now I did use I have a little tiny sample of the translucent setting powder from One Size, and I use this, and immediately when I use this, it was even more blurred. Like, it definitely kind of locked it in, didn't make my face cakey or dry, but it did kind of just blur it even more and made it just so much smoother. So this was the first time I've used it, use this powder with the with this foundation, but I really like it. So I have 2 of these little samples. So I think when I am going to be using this, because I do plan on using this now every day for work. I'm on the Zoom calls or Teams calls every day, and I do like to wear a little bit of makeup, but not just something very simple, and this is perfect for that. It gives me enough coverage, and again, I did not put concealer. I just brought it up. So could I use some concealer? Probably, but I didn't feel like I needed it, and I was able to bring it up. And when you use, obviously, you don't use concealer, you're not going to have you're not going to emphasize the under eyes. So I thought it worked really well with that. What I also used, I did want to use as many of the one size products that I have. I don't have that many, but I did want to use a couple things. And first I used the eyeliner. Now I've talked about this eyeliner before. It's fabulous. This is the Point Made 24-hour liquid eyeliner liquid eyeliner pen in black. So this stuff lasts. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. I'm not so much of a liquid eyeliner person, but this one really, really lasts. And the eyeshadow that I'm wearing is the Quad. I'm wearing the one Golden Cocoa. I was originally just going to go in with the two matte shades, and then as I started putting on, I just went for the shimmer. So these were his Christmas release, and it was a set. It was the Quad and a eyeliner pen, and I think it was $34. They are sold out at Sephora. However, I did check right before filming, and they were available on one size at 40% off, and on Kohl's through their Sephora as well. And they're also, I think it's $20.50. For $20.50, you get the Quad and the eyeliner pen. So don't sit on these. I absolutely love them. I bought them on sale during the Sephora sale, and they're fantastic. I think they're very easy. You go in, you have the two matte shades, you have two shimmer shades. So this is the shade Golden Cocoa. It's kind of more neutral. And then the other one I have is the Copper Cider. And this one is definitely more warm. Of the two, I like this one more, but I wanted something a little bit more neutral. So this is honestly my favorite because I love warm tones, but this is the other one. So if they're still available when you're watching this, definitely don't sit on them. They're great because you get the Quad and you get the eyeliner pen. So, and I think it's like $20.50 on sale right now. So don't sit on these. Now, something I also went in with that I totally forgot I had was the One Size BrowKiki. I have the shade Soft Brown. I received this several months ago and I loved it. It has a very, very small, well, this is the spoolie. So it has a spoolie and then it has a very micro, small tip at the end, so you can kind of see. Mine's a little fuzzy, but I have the shade Soft Brown, and I loved it when I got it. I kind of just got other products and it kind of got buried in my drawer, and when I was trying to look for one size products that I had, I'd pull this out and I remembered why I liked it in the first place. So I'm gonna probably put this on my desk and start using it again. And another product that I didn't use today but I use all the time and is amazing is the One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. This stuff, if you want your makeup to stay and literally be waterproof, this stuff is amazing. So I love my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This one is an aerosol spray, so it's a little bit different, but this stuff is incredible. It's always sold out. That's how good it is. So it is great. If you can get your hands on it, get it because it is great. Now, one of the things it does say as far as prepping your skin for this blurring cream is to use their luminous setting spray as a primer. So I don't have that setting spray, so I didn't get to try that, but that might be something curious that, you know, I'd be curious to see how that works as a primer, because I have used a setting spray as a primer before. I did not do that today, but I'd be curious, and it does suggest using his luminous setting spray for the primer. But my final thoughts on this is it's fantastic. I really love it. It is, again, I have the shade medium 2, which is with rosy undertones. Probably could go a little lighter. Right now it's a little dark, but when I have a spray tan, this is going to be perfect. Again, I think it's great. It's a great everyday light coverage, but not going to leave you dewy. I have worn it all day and I don't feel like my shine comes through. It doesn't break apart. It lasts, and when it starts to fade, it fades pretty evenly, but it does last, you know, a good 8-hour work day. I haven't tested it longer than that, but you know, so far I am loving it. So it is $33, and if you have a chance, you know, get your hands on it because I think it is fantastic. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.